Anyways, we have a last qualification spot to decide between Static Nocebo and the Sams. These two have played before in the winners semi-final, which was a clean sweep from Static Nocebo. Although I must add that every game was won by one goal. It was an extremely close series, to contradict the series score. Yeah. Somehow Tobias and player were able to dispatch of Static Nocebo. So here the Sams are playing against them yet again. Based on what we saw last time, this could be a really good series once again. Oh, awkward back pass though, and it's not been fulfilled. The series, that is. Ala will get an early goal from a very scrappy back pass and control from the orange side. Sam completely messing that up as well. Okay, low challenge from Sams, goes straight to Sammy. So now we'll try to mount an offensive play, but a demo from Sam will make sure that the Sams will be able to tie this one up. A minute over now, exactly on the dot, with a 1-1 scoreline here. Kickoff strongly won by Star, but Sam should have controlled the ball right after. Ala not prepared to defend at all, as they concede another one straight away. They had the 1-goal lead early on, but it's been thrown away within literal seconds. Sams here will have a strong kick of his own. Ala will put the ball in his own corner, taking the on boost. Sams with a demo on Star. Ala will just try to mount a solo play. Sams here hits the ball forward, and that'll be a goal. Sams completely destroying Static Nocebo currently. The defense has gone out the window completely. Their defense very awkward currently from Static Nocebo. Ever since the first game we saw them play against Team Tobias, it's been a bit of a shambles. They had one good game against Tobias, and since then it's been very scrappy and confusing. Ala and Star currently not on the same page. The opposite of what Sam and Sam are. They're not only on the same page, they've got the same name as well. The Sams is a showcase of teams, of one-man teams working well, but here, what a pass from Star. Ala finishes it quite well. Balanced teams can work out quite well as well, shown by this. A very well struck shot will put them back into the game. Yet again, a strong kickoff. Star trying to get that demo. Puts it on the backboard. Just Sam's been able to get to that ball barely. If he wasn't, then that would have been another goal for Static Nocebo, but luckily for the Sams that was not the case. Here we have Sams trying to chase a little bit, stealing the opposing boost as well. I just noticed I am not on Sam's cam for a second there. I thought I was on Sam's cam, but I am indirect. A double touch attempt. Sams, this time he'll miss off the backboard, and just like I said earlier, it would have gotten pounced instantly. Ala with the double touch, although not the cleanest, as it should have been saved. But we move. Sammy, he's done well not to be a complete detriment, but right here he messes up, and he gets punished by Star instantly. Ooh, trying to get the demo, but somehow he gets sideswiped. Sam's here. An air dribble demo. An absolute classic move. One of the best ones to perform in a 1v1 scenario. And you can see his His one is polished to a crisp. Does that make sense? I don't think it does. Polished to a crisp. Polished to a crisp. That makes no sense whatsoever. But it sounds fancy. That's all I'm saying. Anyways. Sam with a very weak shot. So we'll just flick that over one. Sam's kind of passing it over though. Team Sam's coming into this matchup with more momentum than Static Nocebo, as Sam just dispatched of Static Legacy. Sam's here takes the lead. 50 of Star, and Ala was trying to get boost. Just kind of stress the Star to not lose that 50, but unfortunately for them they did. Sam's flicks the ball forward. Ala will try to take his time a little bit, recover his confidence, go up in the air. I'm not sure what he's trying to do there. Just needs a little bit more intent. Perhaps would have been more effective if that was the case. Ooh, tries to get that shot, but gets saved by Sam's barely. So you can see that here. Awkward on defense. Nobody decides to go for the ball. Either Alan or Star could have gone earlier. Yeah, there could have been communication on Sam's being in the vicinity as well. But none of that happened. In return, a goal for Sam's. 2-goal lead with just under 40 seconds remaining. Kickoff really important. Won by Ala, but he can't really follow it up. Star up in the air. Just puts it on a crossbar in a position where, you know, his teammate can't follow up because he's going for a boost, and he can't, and Star can't follow up either because, well, he's already committed to where he is. So. Again, just pointless touches from Static Nocebo, not leading to anything meaningful. Ali here tries to get that pre-flip play, and somehow Sammy, I've been talking about him not being a detriment, but there. Own goals in the most random of scenarios. Oh, kickoff win by Sam's though, which could mean a victory for them as he scores and follows it up. And that'll be game one. Going to the Sams, having lost 3 straight games to Static Nocebo in the winners bracket, this will definitely up their confidence. And for Static Nocebo, it's looking very, very bad for them. They've just lost in the winners final, and to add to that, they lose their first game here in this series as well. A lot to fix for Static Nocebo here in game 2. Whether they do it or not, you'll be able to find out very shortly. Kickoff from game 2. Oh, Sammy. I thought for a second he was passing to Sam's, but it didn't work out the way it did. Oh, Sam been able to punish them off his backboard. Again, just chaos from Static Nocebo on defense, resulting in an opposing goal. Or an opposition's goal. What a pass from Star here to Anna. It's been done multiple times in today's tournament. Perhaps if they do a bit more of that synergy, or show that synergy rather, they can really dent Sam's confidence. or make a dent. Sam's here, flicks it. No further than Ala. It goes no further. Star here on low boost. He'll try to get it to Ala, but it will be very hard to be able to. Ala also, if he knows his teammate is low boost, needs to be a little bit more far back. Here a crucial demo from Sam's off a Star. Ala will have to clean it up. He passes the Star. Quite well done. Sam's now the mechanical beast he is. He's got full boost. He's on the wall. He goes down. 2v1. Goes for the 1v1 play. Flicks Ala with ease. Star all the way up the ceiling. Ala has to apply a little bit more pressure there as well. If it ends up being a 1v2 situation, sometimes you don't need to wait the whole way to try to make a save. If there's a big distance, and sometimes, you know, you can try to surprise your opponent by closing that down, but Ala did not try to do that. Sorry here, hitting it to the backboard, and Sams doesn't really deal with it very well, and Ala will be able to tie it up. Shaky defending from Sams. Instantly punished by the man from Lebanon. Ala's been trying to hit GC for a long time, and hasn't been able to do so, but very likely to do shortly. He's been a very good player in the community for quite a while, and I suspect he'll be able to do it. And he is playing his primary mode. Oh, and he might have own goal right here, as we're talking about him. Flips into an unnecessary position, perhaps. Wasn't much he could do, though. 2-3 in the favor of the Sams. Close games yet again, but this time going in the favor of the Sams currently. Star won't have too many issues with that play. It was a little bit scuffed. So here could pass it to Ala. He doesn't. If that was a pass to Ala, a more direct pass, that would have been a goal almost indefinitely. Ooh, Sam speaking out Ala here. And a big demo from Sammy Sam. Star tries to get it mid, won't be able to do so. Ala awkward on the wall here. Doesn't really do too much. Star hits it off the wall, tries to follow it up, but too many players in the vicinity. Here, lateral pass to Ala. Hits it back up. Star will try to finish at Sam's. In a perfect position to save that one. Nocebo really need to get more threatening shots. When you shoot the ball, you can't just shoot it straight down. It has to be in a more threatening area. At least from that distance, that is. Ala, is that a counter-attack goal? No, it isn't. Sammy Sam. He calls himself washed, but he was able to save that one, and he's been doing pretty well today, considering his rank. Sammy Sam here on the wall. Fakes. We'll call it a fake. So I hear air dribbling to his own goal, can't do anything. A mess up in defense from Static Nocebo yet again. Double commit. And it's becoming a reoccurring factor for Static Nocebo in the last two series. As to why they're conceding. If it continues, they might very well lose the series, but Ala here able to return reply with a goal of his own. We'll return it to a 1-goal game here with 40 seconds remaining. Star, he has to hit it forward. He clangs it. No, he doesn't. Gets instantly blocked by Sammy Sam. Hala. This is a crucial chance. Can he get it over? He can't. Sam's an amazing save. He play it safe behind his own teammate. Walk us forward. They have a chance. Hala with an aggressive challenge on low boosts. But he's not in a position to do anything now. That will just mean it's another free goal for the Sams, which will get them the second game and put them on match point to win. The only way Static Nocebo win now is if they reverse sweep, which is a very tall ask. It's been a very long day, and they've got to fix a lot into going into the next game. It was a lot closer this match, but they really need to start winning now. No other options available. Reverse, maybe, just maybe. Sadly, Nocebo were able to sweep them in uppers, which very much opens the idea of them being able to reverse sweep them as well. Alright, Star here, early on, tries to hit on the backboard. Maybe tries to get demo, tries to be aggressive early on. Ala though, misses a ball which really could be scored on. What a save by Star. He's gone open now if he clangs this. If it's over target, Sam's sort of save, but he double turns into it. Oh net! Oh no! It was a decent shot. What a save by Sam's, and he double touches into his own goal. That's very unfortunate. Static Nocebo, they had to score somehow, and somehow they did. They'll take that one any day to retake the momentum. Sam's, if they don't reply soon, that momentum might grow and grow for Static Nocebo. Every time I say Static Nocebo, I feel like I'm saying Static Legacy, and I'm like, wait, did I say the right team there? Did I say the right team? But I did. Sam's here with a big clang forward. Fakes it afterwards. And again, we'll just throw away possession for now. Sammy Sam with decent challenge though. Awkward to deal with from Star. Clears it away for now. Ala very upfield. Tries to take his time. Just let Sammy Sam challenge. Could have been a problem. Ala now hits to the side. Somehow pinches it to the mid. Star, what a finish! Ala, he wasn't sure what he was gonna do, but he adapted well here. Got it mid, and Star with a great finish as well. Very well played from Static Nocebo, who are currently back on track with two goals to answer their 2 losses against the Sams. Star back passing. Ala gets demoed. This could be punished on. Upon maybe. I don't fucking know. English. Insert English here. Sams with solo play. Gets it over 1. Does he get it over the second? Yes, he does. Once again, Sams has done it. Gets it over 2. And these kind of situations where there's a single player who gets it over 1 and it gets it over a second, it's usually because, you know, in twos you have to defend as a pair, and if that pair is too far split apart from each other, the offensive player might have enough time to get it over 1 in a second. So right here, Static Nocebo have to make sure they get that pair defense a bit more on point and make sure that the spacing between themselves is a little bit smaller. And right here, Ala makes a solo play of his own. Of course, only goes past 1, but very well played. Gets the ball up, flips into it right after. Very well struck by him. Sammy kind of messes up the kickoff, but it works out for now. Ala. He's looked very shaky when someone tries to do an early challenge. He tends to wait too long for his challenges. It's definitely a problem in his 3's game. In 2's not as much. But today it's definitely something that's been punished. Yet again, Sammy Sam answers the goal. Just Ala here, as I was talking about, just again, patient, too patient. Just doesn't want to challenge the ball or win a 50. He just kind of wants the people to challenge into him and somehow win it, but sometimes he's going to have to commit. Star here, been offered a little bit of space and he just passes it straight to Sam. Sam, a giant mistake from them. It was a really good opportunity to make a play happen and they just let it slip. They're in the lead though, so it's not as bad. Ala here, just again trying to waste time. This time it works out, but he has to watch out. Eventually his opponents will be able to catch up on that. I've noticed literally every time he's slowing down, so if you just make an early challenge and we might be good. Here Ala been given space, but Sam been able to save it just before it gets past him. Sam is going for the flipper set. Someone has to challenge early. In those situations, someone has to be up and let the other one go afterwards. But Nocebo has had many times where, you know, one waits when he really shouldn't have, and then they both end up going for the same ball because of it. Started with a great clearance though. Sam's able to get to it. Will put it to his teammate who also clangs it naturally. A big clang from Sam. Ala will be able to save it, but barely. Goes straight down to an opposing orange player. A poor save from Ala. His goal could have been easily prevented. Kickoff goes straight to Sam. Sam doesn't really do too much with it. To the fortune of the blue team. Star there, a little bit awkward. Found himself a little bit static on the ground. Star. Oh, could have been another pass play to Ala, but no comprendo. Ooh, Ala somehow gets it behind one. Just has Sam's to beat. He'll try to get a 50 maybe. Bumps out Sam's in a goal start. He has to watch out. It's a very wide angle and he doesn't want to pass the ball to the opposition there. Someone tries to get the mid, but kinda awkward. Saved himself for now with a hit afterwards. Ball coming towards his side now. He just has to make sure that they don't concede. You don't need to be overly aggressive. Ala has to get rid of this. That is the most unfortunate way to lose. Not the most unfortunate. I mean, as in, like, there was no reason to stay offensive, but hey, they were. It's a sweep from the Sams, who will promote into the GC stage. Good luck next week. Holy moly. That is quite an ending. That is the most anticlimactic thing I've ever seen. That is so anticlimactic. I feel so bad. Oh my. Hey, GG's. You guys definitely deserved it. But holy moly, that last game. Oh no.